Well, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg launched the app's live feature in April 2016 in the hopes of changing the way we use social media to communicate. However, a string of violent incidents streamed to Facebook's billion-plus users over the past year has a company rethinking how they can control the technology. A new report in the Wall Street Journal says Zuckerberg ordered a lockdown of employees to try and address the issue. And here to discuss this, along with other tech headlines of the day, is CNET section editor Dan Ackerman. Dan, so tell me, what's really the biggest problem with their Facebook Live feature?
Well, the problem with Facebook Live is that you're giving everyone who uses Facebook the opportunity, the ability to stream live video of whatever they're doing right then. So you give people tremendous freedom, but you also have to open up the doors and realize that you may not be able to control what people are seeing, and that's clearly, what they've run into. And this has been a problem with live streaming video for a long time, long before Facebook Live, but there has not been a live streaming video platform that had, more than 1 billion users before now.
So it only took 2 months to roll this out. Do you think Zuckerberg was maybe a bit too quick to roll it out?
Well, that's kind of the Facebook model. For years, their official slogan was basically move fast and break things, which is kind of what these internet pioneers have to do. There didn't seem to be anything wrong with the concept itself or even the technology behind it. But again, you're giving these billion-plus people the chance to stream anything that's happening to them, and you're going to have some streams that are unpleasant, that have illegal activity, that have violence, also a lot of very boring streams, and also a lot of celebrity and media streams. So you're really opening the door to everyone, and that's what Facebook did, and they have to go back now and see if they want to put some controls on this, some sort of editing, some sort of maybe algorithm-based, view of it to see what streams they should cut off, what streams they should keep. There's a lot of questions.
I found this number fascinating. The Wall Street Journal tallies and says that 50 violent attacks were streamed on Facebook Live since it launched. So how do you balance this area of censorship versus standing behind the concept of streaming live?
Twitter has a very similar problem with inappropriate content, and they're also struggling with how you deal with it, especially live, instant content. I think 50 violent acts out of the, who knows, however many millions of live streams Facebook has done to date is probably a very, very tiny number, actually. I think they rely largely on human reporting of inappropriate content, and that does seem to be sort of the best way, that sort of crowdsourcing of content monitoring. Otherwise, you're putting a prior restraint on, and that defeats the entire purpose of giving people live access to stream.